Hi, I'm Andy Ferguson, Health and Fitness Manager and Fitness Class Instructor for Active Stirling. Thanks for joining me today for this fitness class as part of Active Stirling's Keep Active at Home, Stay Well campaign. So this is going to be a bodyweight circuit class that you can do either in the garden, weather permitting, or in the house, and requires no equipment. As always with fitness classes or exercise in general, if you've got any injuries, illnesses or conditions that could be worsened by exercise or certain exercises, then what to do is replace these exercises within this class with exercises that you know that you can comfortably do, or you can take this extra time as rest. So we're going to do 7 exercises back to back for 60 seconds and rest for a minute. That'll be 1 round. You can then choose whether you want to do 1, 2, 3 or 4 rounds. I'd recommend no more than 4 rounds, which will give you 32 minutes in total. So I'm going to give you alternatives for these exercises as we go. I'm going to show you them just now, give you a quick demonstration. We're then going to do a warm-up and we'll do a round of the circuit. Like I say, from there on you can then choose whether you want to do another 1, 2 or 3 additional rounds. And you can do that by either rewinding this and watching me go through it again, or taking a note of the exercises and going through these in your own time. You might find it's beneficial as well to have some music playing within your house or garden as you're doing this to help with the motivation. Okay, so the first exercise of the 7 that we're going to do is bodyweight squat jumps. So for that we're looking for our feet to be shoulder width apart. We're going to sink our weight down through our heels and explode into a jump. As you land, we want to cushion the landing and come straight back into our squat before going back into the jump. Your alternative for this, if you're not comfortable with impact, is bodyweight squats, which you can just go through. Okay, so that's going to be your first exercise. The second exercise that we're going to do is press ups. So for that, your feet can be shoulder width apart or slightly narrower. You want your hands about shoulder width apart with the hands directly underneath the shoulder. Keep your body straight. We're then looking to come down for a count of 2 to just a fist width off the floor and extend back up from there. Keeping that pace of 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Your option for this one is to drop the knees and lift the feet and go through the press ups from there. Your next exercise is going to be burpees. So for that, you're looking for your hands to be shoulder width apart. We're going to jump the feet out, back in, and into a jump from there. Hands down, jump the feet out, jump them in, and in from there. Your alternative for this one would just be thrusters, which is in that press up position, and we're just jumping the feet in and out. Or you can look to jump the feet in and come to a standing position. Back down, jump the feet out, jump them in, come into that standing position. The next exercise we're going to do is a front plank. So for that, palms and forearms flat on the floor, okay, elbows underneath the shoulders. You're then looking for the feet shoulder width apart. Try and avoid the hips sagging or your bum being in the air. We're just going to hold that plank position there for the minute. So that's 4 of the exercises. Your next one's going to be high knees. So for that, again, we're just looking to run in the spot, but drive the knees up. Keep the arms moving to help you keep your momentum. Your alternative for that will just be a power walk on the ground. Working the feet nice and quick, but not so much the knees. Like I said, the exercise, if you can do it, is high knees. The next one we're going to do is leg raises. So for that, we're lying flat on our back. Hands can be on the ground, or you can tuck the feet, the hands underneath the lower back. We're then looking to lie flat on the ground or the floor. Bring the legs up for a count of 1 and slowly lower them for a count of 3 to just an inch off the floor and lift again from there. Good. The last exercise that we're going to do of the 7 is just elbow to knees. So for that again, we're in the press up position. We're bringing the right knee to the left elbow and vice versa. Working through that as quick as we can. So there's your 7 exercises. What we're going to do before we get into the class as a whole is a quick warm-up. So for that, we're going to do 3 of the exercises that we just demonstrated. We're going to do 5 reps of each of them 3 times round. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 press-ups, either on the knees or the toes, so we'll go through them just now. Like I say, pace it, 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to do 5 thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're then going to do 5 bodyweight squats. 4, 5. So that's one round of that. You're now going to do another 2 rounds of that as part of your warm-up. While you're doing that, I'm going to get a timer set up to help us pace our way through our first round of exercises. So as a reminder, it's 5 press-ups, 5 thrusters and 5 bodyweight squats. So you should have done at least another round there, and I'll join you for the last round, okay? So 5 press-ups. 5 thrusters. And 5 squats. Okay, so that's our warm-up done. What you can do now is grab a quick drink. We'll then go into it. Okay, so like I say, we're going to do those 7 exercises back to back, 60 seconds each. So we'll get started in 20 seconds. So like I say, I'll be giving you alternatives as we go. You're just looking to do as many reps as you can in the minute. My advice is to pace it out. Okay? And don't go battering out a lot of reps in 30 seconds and struggling for the last 30 seconds. Pace them through. Keep that pace, especially with the press-ups of 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. Okay, so let's get into it then. So our first exercise for the minute is going to be squat jumps. Okay, so let's get going. 3, 2, 1. So feet shoulder width apart, wait for the heels. Exploding up, cushion the jump and into it. Your rest for this one is to come as slowly as you can into the squat. That's your rest period. Like I say, your option is just bodyweight squats with no impact. So it can be a long minute, so as I'm saying, pace your way through it, okay? And don't just go all guns blazing for the first 30 seconds. So that's 30 seconds gone, we're halfway through, okay? So let's say, get the weight down through the heels, make sure you're cushioning that landing. What you can even do is you can do one with the jump, and then one squat. One with the jump, and then one squat. We're doing very well, we've got 5 seconds to go, let's try and get one more rep done if we can. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, press-ups. Hands shoulder width, hands underneath the shoulders, feet either shoulder width apart or nice and tight, whichever you prefer. Like I say, try and maintain that pace of 2 down and 2 up. Your option is on the knees. If you're coming on the knees, be sure to lift the feet. Okay, keep the body nice and straight while you're doing it. We are now halfway through that one, so we've got 30 seconds to go. Like I say, make sure if you're doing it on the knees as well, your hips are coming down with you so the full body's moving and it's not just the upper body. Good. Again, 10 to go. Let's try and get 3 reps if we can. Keep working, good, remember to breathe. Okay, 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. From there, we're straight into the burpees. Okay, so it's that press up position again. Jump the feet in. From there, we're into a jump. Hands down, out, in, and into your jump. Remember the options for this one, we can just do the thrusters, jumping the feet in and out, or we can jump the feet in and come to a standing position. Then squat back into it, out, in, and into a standing position. Okay? That's a really good exercise for raising the heart rate. So again, pace it out. You're over halfway already, so we're doing very well. Good, so we've got 15 seconds to go on this one. Keep working. Last 10. Again, let's try and get 2 reps done if we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. From there, we're into the low plank. So for that, forearms and palms flat on the floor. Like I say, feet shoulder width apart. Avoid those hips sagging or that bum being up. We're looking to keep the body nice and straight. Your option for this one, if you want to make it slightly easier, can come onto the knees. If you want to make it slightly harder, you can raise a foot and just alternate that, 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, or you can raise a hand. Remember to keep breathing, alright, for this one especially. So again, we're over halfway, 25 seconds to go. If you're feeling particularly fit and you've got a strong core, you can then choose to raise a foot and an arm. Or if you're really spectacular, you can raise both feet and both arms. 10 seconds to go. Last 5, keep it here. 3, 2, 1. From there we're straight up and into our high knees. So be sure to drive with the arms, get the knees nice and high. And it's high knees, not medium knees. Okay, so make sure we're getting good height with them as we're going. Again, your alternative is just power walk. Get the feet going nice and quick. Don't worry about driving the knees up. But as much as you can, we're into those high knees. Again, you can even look to do 10 seconds worth of high knees, 10 seconds lower impact, and then back into your high knees. So we've got 25 seconds to go. Like I said, pace it through. 20 to go. Good, keep working. Keep the head up, looking into the distance. Shoulders back. Last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, leg raises. So flat on the back. Hands either flat on the floor or you can tuck them underneath the lower back. Again, we're looking to do up for a count of 1, down for a count of 3 to just an inch off the floor and drive it back up from there. So like I said, really control the legs on the way back down, so we're keeping the abdominal muscles under tension. Don't just let them fall down, control them down, keep them that inch off the floor and back up. So we're not overly concerned with the pace coming back up. 1, 2 seconds is fine, but really get that count of 3 and slowly lower the legs on the way back down. Alright, we're doing very well. You've got 15 seconds to go. Last 10 now. Should get 2 reps in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last of the 7 exercises and our last one before a rest is elbow to knee. So again, keep that body straight, right knee towards the left elbow and vice versa, nice and sharp. Your option is just to do it slow and controlled, but as much as you can, keep a good tempo to it. We're going to get a rest after this one, so make sure we're working as much as we possibly can. Alright, this is going to work for the abdominals. You also feel a bit in the shoulders and things as well, holding that position there. Okay, so really drive them through. So remember, we're resting after this one. So keep working as much as we can. Got 20 seconds to go. Keep breathing, pace yourself through. Last 15. Last 10. Come on, keep working. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, that's 1 round down. We're now going to rest for 60 seconds. And like I say, you can choose whether to do 1, 2 or 3 more additional rounds. They're your exercises, we know our timings. So like I say, you can either rewind this and watch us go through them again together, or you can stop me talking here, do your additional rounds by yourself. Be sure to take on plenty of fluid, especially during the break. And once you've done your exercises, take a wee minute, maybe go for a couple of minute walk around the garden or the house, let the heart rate slow. Do any stretches that you'd like to do. And then rest, recover, keep your eye on Active Stirling Facebook and I'll be back soon. There's a number of additional other classes that you can try as well, ranging from yoga to more high intensity classes to core specific ones. And I'm sure there's some cardio dance as well if that's your thing. Okay, well done. Thank you for participating. Remember, stay at home, keep active at home, stay well. Thank you.